Okay, this Walking Dead model has been primed black with a light dusting of ash gray using an airbrush at about a 60-degree angle. It just kind of helps with the first highlight when you're putting on the colors over it. There are a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do this, so I won't go into it here. Let's get on with our first color. Okay, our first color is going to be deep blue, and we're going to use that to paint the shirt and the shoes, just so that they match and are a little more coordinated. You're going to make sure you get the shirt all the way around and make sure you get the shoes. Don't necessarily need to get underneath the sole of the one foot that's raised, because that should be dark anyway. Next thing we're going to use is Filthy Suit on the pants. It's the only color that's not in the base Army Painter range. It's part of the Zombicide range, but it fits quite nicely here. Just going back in and touching up some of the spots where it's a little thin. We're going to use Oak Brown on the skin to give her a dark skin tone. Make sure you get all the way around on the hands, her face, especially the back of her neck. Okay, here we're going to start our first highlight color on the shirt. It's a mix of crystal blue and deep blue at about 75 crystal blue to 25 deep blue. Don't want it too bright yet. We want to build it up slowly. You want to hit the high points. You don't want to get it down into the deep crevices. Just hit the high points of the shirt, coloring most of it. Like I said, don't get it down into the deep recesses. You don't want to lose that deep color down there. Our next highlight on the pants will be ash gray and matte white at about 75 ash gray to 25% matte white. Don't get it down in the recesses. Again, same thing as with the shirt. You want the darker color down on the recesses and the folds of the pants. Next, we're going to wash the skin with the purple tone. It'll enrich the color and make the next highlight stand out a little bit better. Remember, when you use washes, don't put it on too heavy. You want to get in all the recesses, but you don't want it to pool in place where it'll obstruct the detail. Okay, back to the shirt. We're going to highlight with crystal blue. Now you really want to just get the highest points where the light would hit. So imagine the light source being right above it and where it would actually hit on the shirt. With the pants, we're going to do the same thing using the ash gray 50-50 with the matte white. And again, you just want the high points where the light's going to hit it. Here I'm just using the same crystal blue on the shoes to give them the highlight. Final highlight on the skin, Monster Brown and Oak Brown at a 50-50 mix. Hitting just where the light's going to hit the model. You don't want it all the way around. You want it to stay dark underneath where it would be in the shadows. The base color of the hair, we're going to use black. Just water down just a little bit, just so it flows easier. Next, we'll use a blue tone on the blue areas, the shoes and the shirt. Again, don't let it pool up, and just remove any excess that may get on the model. To dingy up the pants, we're going to use soft tone. We're going to lay it on a little heavy, and then you're going to go back and remove most of the tone. You just want it to dingy them up. You don't want it to turn them brown. Start working on the base. It's just a matte black. Be careful not to get it on the model. You just want to turn the base black. If you're going to use gravel or something like that, you can use any color you'd like. I'm just leaving mine black for now. We're going to use a dry brush here to give the hair its darkish grayish color. Using the Filthy Suit, a dry brush, you put paint on the bristles, wipe the bristles off on a paper towel, and then lightly flick the bristles back and forth over the raised areas. You don't want it to get down into the recesses, so you just do it really quick and then just kind of build it up slowly. And to complete the hair, we'll do another dry brush, this time of ash gray and matte white at a 50-50. A little lighter dry brush this time because you really just want to pick out the high points of the hair. And our final step on the hair is the dark tone, which will just tie the 3 highlights together. And now we're going to go ahead and finish off the rim of the base with the matte black. We're going to use Chaotic Red to double as blood. Load some on the brush and just plug it into all the holes where sores would be, where damage from zombie bites would be, anything like that. Smear a little on the shirt. Wherever you want, just using a dabbing motion with the bristles of the brush. You don't want to slather it on. Really, you just want more like a paint splatter. You can get around the eyes and the mouth as well. And there you have it. This model's complete. It's not a masterpiece, but again, it's a quick way to get good results very fast. Didn't take long at all, and the model looks good on the table. You can do this with other models as well. Here's a few others that have used the same technique. I just haven't added the blood to them yet. Again, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Let us know in the comments. Like this video, share it. Let us know what you think. Tell us if there's something else you want to see. Thanks again.